Dave Anthony, Fox News. That's what the accused attacker in Boulder, Colorado is saying after Mohammed Solomon was arrested.
He said he wanted them all to die. He had no regrets, and he would go back and do it again.
Acting U.S. Attorney Bishop Gruel.
The Egyptian national first tried and was unable to buy a gun. He's accused of targeting a group calling for the release of Israeli hostages using a flamethrower and Molotov cocktails, injuring at least 12 people.
There were 16 unused Molotov cocktails within arm's reach of the subject at the time of his arrest.
FBI Denver special agent in charge, Mark McCulloch. The 45-year-old held on $10 million bond is charged with a federal hate crime and state charges, including attempted murder.
That's Fox's Kristen Goodwin. Sunday's attack on a peaceful protest was calling for Hamas to release more hostages from Gaza, where there, for a third time in 3 days, has been an attack near a food distribution site. At least 27 people were killed.
The director of Gaza's Nasser hospital says the civilians died while waiting to collect aid, and the Hamas-run civil defense agency blames Israeli fire from tanks, helicopters and drones. Israel's military acknowledges firing near a few individual suspects who left a designated route, approached its forces and ignored warning shots.
That's Fox's Jonathan Savage. 3 Israeli soldiers have been killed battling Hamas in northern Gaza. In Israel, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will testify at his criminal trial today, facing corruption charges in 3 separate cases. Russia and Ukraine held direct talks again, but there's no sign that war is going to end anytime soon.
The two sides agreed to swap war dead and wounded troops, but it does not appear Russia and Ukraine made progress towards ending their 3-year war after a day of talks in Turkey. President Trump has proposed a 30-day ceasefire that so far has been accepted only by Ukraine.
That's Jared Halpern. America's listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Shots fired on Indianapolis's north side. You have a clear radar, 61 degrees in downtown Indianapolis. We're going up to 89 today. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending at 6:02. A person is dead and another one is injured in a shooting that happened this morning at an apartment building near 38th and Meridian Streets. The cops are still on the scene, and we are expecting to hear more soon. In Hamilton County,
there's no winners in a case like this.
That's Ravi Murray. His nephew, Mason Alexander, once a promising football star, was killed in a car crash last year in Fishers. The person who was driving that car is charged in his death.
They have their child or young adult that is potentially facing prison time, but we also have Mason that received a sentence of eternity.
On Monday, a Hamilton County judge set bond for Trey Williams, formerly charged with reckless homicide, at $50,000. An Indiana state senator has been arrested and charged with drunk driving. Here's Chris Davis.
The arrest was May 15th in Michigan City. Say arrest and charging documents obtained by WIBC and Network Indiana. According to the officer who pulled him over, State Senator Michael Bohacek was speeding. He stumbled out of his